Shalom Yasharala. All praise goes to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Lechakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for giving wisdom and the teachings of the scriptures, along with what comes with them. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the sincere Akyam across the globe. Khan, this is Sakara Kaldabar coming from the northern hemisphere of this globe, the Netherlands. And I was just watching some television since, all the working is, not really activated yet. East year just started. It's the first week, and there's not much to do in the construction, so I have a lot of time, man. Maybe that's why I'm jumping also on the video game. But I was watching some stuff, and you see it on the screen. You see this, I think he's an Ishmaelite. He might be Jake, but if you ask me, he's an Israelite. He's a former Ayub farmer, like it's in the farm. He's from Morocco. He's 23 years old, and he's been hitting the television here in the Netherlands for some time now. Now, Ayub wants his own farm. You know, he wants his own how do you say that in Dutch, in English, like a green farm, like it really needs to, take care also of the environment and all that stuff. That's something that the world is really keen on these days. I think it's only a good thing, Thing is that, he probably won't make it since we are in a, very delicate time. And I don't think the Most High is going to give people much time, to reach their goals, so to speak. I might be mistaken because, according to 2 Peter, no one knows the time, when the Lord is coming back, when our Lord is coming back. So, yeah, but I was watching it as I was zapping through the television. And I saw him on one of the broadcast, the television station. He's sitting there, and I noticed that every time he's on the television, I saw him like a couple of times before this, prior to this. And every time when he's on the television, it's television, so they need to sell stuff. But he's really serious about his mission. But then the people that he, talk to, the people that sit on the same table as him, or might be a singer, or might be some I don't know, some other guy from the politics. You know how they work, man. They bring the little peons and the little minions together, right? But he's serious about his business. But see, the thing is, he's a Moroccan guy, an Ishmaelite, and they don't have a good name in the world, and they don't have a good name in the Netherlands also, man. When you talk to Dutch people, when they notice that we are like Suriname or Antillians, they make jokes about the Muslim Moroccan guys because they're not around. Vice versa is the same. When they're chilling, hanging, or working with Ishmaelites or Muslim guys, they make jokes about us, about the niggas, about the Jakes, about the the spics, all that stuff. So yeah, motherfuck E. That's first and foremost. But I want to hit y'all with some scripture, man, because E, cheesy E, he always think that, he controls stuff. He fooled the world into thinking that he's, the one that's doing everything. So, man, what is the blue letter? Oh, it's here. We go to, on Ezekiel chapter 38, right? Chapter 38, verse 1 and 5. And the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, man, this is crazy. This is not it, man. No. Salakia. I'm doing something very, very stupid right here. Whoever who's checking this out, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We go to Psalms. Really, Salakia for that mistake right there. Should not happen. Psalms chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So he's sitting in the studio with all Ishmaelites and one Jake female. So basically he's all sitting with all. Did I just say Ishmaelites? I mean Edomites. He's sitting at a table for the television broadcast station with all Edomites and one Jade female that you can consider a Edomite also, because she's all Jewish student. And he's sitting there at the table, and they're making fun of it, like, oh, here comes some Moroccan guy. Aren't you supposed to go into sports, or aren't you supposed to go into cocaine, or aren't you supposed to go rob people? They think like this because they are not in trouble like other men. But to them, the world is at their feet. They control everything. They decide what happens. So a Moroccan guy that's serious about his business, they cannot destroy it, but they're still laughing about it. Because he needs another 3 or 4 million euros to reach his goals. If it was an Edomite with that drive, with that enthusiasm, do I say it right? They would do how you call it? When they bring the money together. Fuck. I forgot the term, man. Let's see if we can find it fast, man. Because they use all types of, see? Crowdfunding. That was the word I'm looking for. Remember when the Notre Dame was in fire? I think within 2 or 3 days they had a lot of millions sent to them, so they could restore the Notre Dame. Remember that shit was 2 or 3 years ago, right? So that's what they do. They help each other because they go brotherly with each other. If he was an Edomite, man, that shit was done already, man. He would have had his farm, at the edge of Amsterdam, because he lives in Amsterdam, on the west side of Amsterdam, where mostly only Moroccan people, Muslim people dwell. And it would be settled already, man. It would be settled already. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, man. Doing a lot of crazy shit here, man. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See, when I went to school, and probably when people, went to school, elementary school, and all that stuff, college or whatever, they used to tell us that the cradle of civilization was on the east side of the world, right? And when you go to cultivating and agriculture, they got a whole lot of information, about the origins of agriculture. This is Britannica.com. They come with years that don't make sense. They come with different places, how it started in Asia, how it started in the Middle East, how it started in South America. And that's all great because it did start somewhere. It did start somewhere. But I'm pretty sure that it's not how do you say it? It's not Esau who started it. Esau is just they are children of base men according to the book of Job. His spirit is not upright in him. He speaketh lies from the moment he's born. That's E, man. And besides that, the Most High has something specifically about TCE. And it's in Romans 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Okay? So why would I give something? If I hate you, why would I give you something? Right? That it don't make sense. So the knowledge for agriculturing, working the land, having cows, having horses, maybe even pigs, because I don't know how it all works. Chicken, whatever, all the animals you have on your farm and all that stuff. You do milk, you do cheese, eggs, all that stuff. Man, he is too stupid to do that stuff, man. He learned that shit later on. But the cave beasts, they cannot do that stuff, man. So what I wanted to pull is Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. And there's a precept on, Romans 9 and 13. Malachi chapter 1 and 2. I have loved you, said the Most High. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Most High. Yet I loved Jacob. So if you ask me, if I love somebody and I hate some other, another person I hate and one person I love, and I have to give either one of them, I have to give something, I'm going to give the person that I love. I'm not going to give the person that I hate. That's just, that's pretty logic, man. So yeah, when Boer Ayub is trying to do his stuff, and I don't want to make this too long because I don't know if he's an Israelite, so I don't know if this is, I don't know, I don't want to make this too long. But you see him on pictures, you can press his name if you want, Boer Ayub. See he's smiling, typical Ishmaelite type of face, but he might be a Jake. I don't know. And yeah. He's on television for some years now, trying to reach his goals, and it's a good thing, man. Though he don't, he might not make it, because we're in that time. But I think it's a good thing, man. I think it's maybe the best job you can have. If I could do it, I would do it too, man. Having a farm, being self-sustainable, not depending on E and his fucking his bullshit, It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing, but again, he probably gonna have a hard time reaching that goal. And these elites, they know it, and that's why in these programs where he coming, it's not, they laugh it, because if they was really serious about it, again, they would crowdfund the shit out of it. Now he is about lies, man. And Luke 12 and 3. So like the book of Luke chapter 12 verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And it goes on in verse 3. You can read it for yourself. But that shows you that the truth is releasing, and there's nobody that on the world that believes that E was the first one that put his hand in the ground and started cultivating the earth. Nobody believes that. If you believe that, you're probably stupid. Yeah, man. Fuck these people, man. They don't know anything, man. The last book I wanna, this is not Nahum. Man, come on, man. The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. So yeah, the bloody city. That's everywhere that E is putting his feet, building a city. It could be, Babylon the Great. Could be Amsterdam, could be London, could be Paris, whatever, man. Everywhere they are, man. That's the bloody city. And woe means destruction. So destruction to the bloody city. It's all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. Lies and robbery, they robbed the idea of them being the first, cultivating the land. Robbery. They've been stealing lands, they've been stealing people, they've been stealing people food, they've been stealing everything, IDs. Today I think I saw article saying that there's almost like 10,000 inventions, invented by so-called black people that are not known to the world. There's 10,000 or even over the 10,000. So yeah, man, that's those are things that's happening, man. I want to put the last scripture there. I think Jeremiah 10 and 6, I think. 10 and 16, man. Yeah, see, because again, on the land thing, starting the cultivating the land, Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 16 says this. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. This is the Most High. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Most High of hosts is his name. So, with the Most High, anything is possible with the Most High, first and foremost. And again, it's written in Romans and then in Malachi again, who he loves, who he hates. So, it's probably, one of the Jacob descendants that started cultivating the land first. And if it's not one of the Jacob's descendants, then it might be Ishmaelite or a Moabite or an Ammonite or a Hamite from, but not, you saw it in the program, man. They're really laughing and shit, and he's serious because he knows, man. He knows his ancestors, everything, and we also know that, the spirit tells me that it could never have been an Edomite that started that stuff. So yeah, man, with that I want to say shalom. I took a little time to talk about Ayub the farmer and his plans. And on to the next. Shalom.